Good morning! Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Erika Jane. I like to make a ton of random videos, anything from homemaking, natural recipes, cleaning, home bakery things, you name it. Anything I am interested in at the time, I will probably make a video on. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stick around and we will just jump right into today's video. Starting off a bit slow, I am definitely in the thick of the menstrual phase, so I am tired. But we have a market to prepare for. So it is Thursday morning. The market is on Sunday. And I've been doing a little bit of prep throughout this week, the week before, really the last month. I've been like slowly preparing in terms of like behind the scenes things, like making labels, templates, things like that. And now we are actually into the baking time. So this video is going to be jam-packed full of baking, packaging, getting ready for the market. So this morning I started some sourdough. I fed my starter yesterday and it's really humid here, but it still took a while to kind of rise. And this morning the starter was beautiful. It was at perfect time to use. So I made, this is going to be 5 loaves of bread. So that's already rising, still in the stretch and fold period. And I guess what's on the agenda for the rest of the morning is we're going to do kind of some prep stuff. So chopping pecans, zesting lemons, juicing lemons, peeling carrots, and then shredding carrots. It's still on. And then we will fill the macarons today and then decorate them and then get those in the freezer. And then the cookie dough, I'm going to transfer because they're on cookie sheets right now. So I'm going to transfer them into bags and then just get those pans back because we will need them again. And then the cookies are all ready for the market. And I scooped probably like 130 cookies yesterday. So we're doing things in stages and that seems to be working the best. But the next few days, it's really going to ramp up. So tomorrow is going to be quite a bit busier. We're going to actually do some more baking. We're going to make the bars. So the pecan pie bars, we need to do 2 pans of those. We're going to do halfway to heaven bars and the oatmeal lemon crumble bars. So very excited for those. And yeah, then Saturday is going to be everything. English muffins, bagels, muffins, legitimate muffins. We're going to have to bake off all the cookies and then we will be packaging everything. So exciting, scary, trying to remain calm and just lean into some self-care. Just finished a book, started it yesterday, finished it this morning. So still focusing on some like things for me and like trying to rest because I'm definitely not in top tier. Like my energy is not there. So we're going to do things slowly, probably do some things sitting, and we'll get it done. We'll do it. So the main priority, I think, is going to be to chop this morning because I need the lemons for the actual lemon macaron fillings anyways. So I think I'll do that stuff first, and I want to make a pasta salad actually before everything, so that's done. And then Connor can take that to work. So that's going to be the priority this morning, and then we'll get into some prep. So let's roll. Just put this on my apron.
It's okay, peasant.
It's hard. We're trying to keep the cats, get them more acquainted to each other, but they continuously are just like, yeah. Boop's just hissing at Topaz all morning, and then, of course, Topaz is eventually going to freak out. Like, why are you hissing at me, man? Topaz definitely wants to be friends, so we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to get some water boiling for pasta first, and then we'll start doing some chopping, and then that will just lean into prepping the lemons and doing that stuff, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'm tired. Don't need this right now. God, it's right over here. trying to feed them lunch more frequently. And like just let Topaz out too when we're getting lunch ready, because then they like have a positive thing they're looking forward to. And Boob's not really like food aggressive at all. He's very casual with food, like to the point where I'll put a treat down and Topaz will like they'll each get one, then Boob doesn't touch his, and then Topaz just gets both. I think they're also realizing too that they get the same thing, so it's like they're not competing for anything. And then Boop never finishes his, so as soon as he's done, Topaz can like go check it out, and he's like, "Oh, cool, it's the same." And then either he switches and eats that or not. It's funny. After pasta salad, we're gonna do bow ties. My personal favorite. And then, hey, don't eat poopies. No, don't eat poopies. You're gonna eat yours. There's yours. Good boy, buddy. Perfect to the next. I don't care. He can eat it now, but I don't want him eating it when Boob's eating it. This feta is incredible. The best feta ever. Maybe, in my opinion, but it's actually made in Nova Scotia, which is really cool. Yeah, Homestead feta. I'm not going to turn it because of the brine, but I'll see the label, I guess. Why is this leaking? Sauce is probably my favorite sauce ever. You just do about a third cup of extra virgin olive oil, give or take. And then, depending on how you feel about red wine vinegar, you can do like a quarter cup to 1/3 or like a few tablespoons. Fucker. But I need to get it again. Perfect. Red wine vinegar. Give or take. Then a little bit of oregano. I'm just doing a bit of salt and pepper. Nothing crazy. And then I'm going to use Dijon and garlic. This should be the last of the Dijon here. A little bit of garlic. And you could also totally add like cherry tomatoes to this or like olives. Both would be really good. I'm just not a huge fan of either texture wise. So definitely adjust as you will. This is probably my favorite salad recipe. And sometimes we'll switch it up. Like we'll use this on quinoa or like you can do a lot. You could just do it with like just the veggies and just have it in like little lettuce bowls or something. So many options. This alone would be delicious. You want to add a lot more vegetables in terms of like with the sauce, but yum. This just makes me feel like summer. I don't know what. Just the salads. Fresh produce. Okay, we gotta deal with these cookies. Alright, let's get all the things I need to throw out of here. Alright. This unfortunately was not where was this? This doesn't go there. Slippery cucumber. Okay. Okay, in a not so fun turn of events, the well is about to run dry. I was washing the dishes and I was like, the water pressure is getting very, very, very low. And yeah, went to check and I can see the pipe. So that might be problematic. Connor's about to go to work today, so I will not have the car. He will not be here until tomorrow night again. So he's gonna go to the spring a few times at lunch because I don't have the physical strength to. And I guess hope that we can get it above the pipe before he leaves. I probably just won't shower or like really do much of that. Flush the toilet, you know, and we'll just wait and hope for the best. Really, I'm worried is because I have to bake a shit ton. So I'm gonna be doing way more dishes. I'm gonna need way more water, but we'll just do what we can, right? We'll just adapt. So that's what's going on currently. So stopped doing dishes, pretty much got that finished. But yeah, that'll be tough because I have sourdough going and like a few other things that I need to do. We'll try, we'll see. Okay, so Connor is going to the spring. He's planning to do 3 trips at lunch, so that's a lot, fingers crossed. And I'm working on stuff inside so he has lunch and food to take. Because yeah, it's just gonna be a very busy day and I might not get to everything that I had hoped to, but we will adjust. I was trying to get kind of like stuff out for the market just to kind of get one thing done at least, because I don't want to necessarily create a ton more dishes if I don't want to use a ton more water, you know? So do what we can, we'll adjust, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, we are back. Connor is going to the second trip. I need to put this up a little higher, I think. Connor's on his second trip to the spring now. and I am just finishing up in here in the kitchen. Bread is rising still. I'm just not going to really touch it. I've done like a set of folds and then a set of coil folds, and I think I'm just going to let this kind of rise and do its thing here. And then this is just going to be bulk fermenting now, probably until I go to bed. And ideally, I will be able to shape it before I go to bed. And if not, I'll just try and wake up in the night and check, which I have done before and it has worked out. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then right now, I'm just going to start zesting and juicing lemons because that's something I can do. And then I'll chop pecans and I guess peel the carrots. I probably do have enough water to wash them and the lemons, so I'll be okay because he just dumped a bunch of water in. So yeah, we'll start there and then we'll do dishes way later. So just try and keep those to a minimum. But yeah, let's zest some lemons and put on some tunes and probably just speed this part up because there's probably going to be a lot of footage in this video. So I'll probably speed up and cut out some of the prep stuff and just do kind of more of the fun, entertaining things in sound. I don't want to watch a video, but I'm like, it's harder. Actually, I could just bring it over here and watch it over here. Let's do that.
Keeps baby's skin healthy. Fiber. It doesn't leave skin white. Canva swaddles.
Okay. We have like literally the perfect amount of pecans. Because I need 9 cups chopped, and that's under 8 once it's all chopped. So I feel like this would be the perfect amount to chop up. And I need pecans for the pecan pie bars, and then I'm doing maple pecan muffins, which I personally really like, and I find they're nice, like, treat. They're not treat, but they feel healthier, but they're not, I don't know. Having nuts and like it's like protein, and you can add like whole wheat flour too, and it's not as noticeable because it already has like kind of a nutty taste with the nuts. So tonight I need to sit down and finish pricing the rest of the recipes, because Connor did most of them and got it like set up, but he has a lot going on as well and actually has to go into work. So I am going to do that tonight when he's gone. Just kind of set myself up with all the recipes and then figure that out, get it all priced. And then I can also post the prices on my Instagram too, so people aren't like totally caught off guard. I mean, my prices aren't going to be extreme because I'm not trying to like, I don't know. I'm not trying to make a huge, I want to make my money back, like, of what I spent, but I'm not trying to make a huge ass profit. Like, this market is definitely more to like get myself out there and like meet people, because I'm new to the area. I'm not familiar with people around here, and like the market either. So it'll really just be kind of like a good test to see what sells, what people are interested in around here. I'm gonna pause this, because I feel like it's not like it can be things I like for sure, but that's not necessarily what's going to sell. Some things, yes, but I think like I'll have to like see what the market is like. The people are like, makes sense. So where's this gonna fit? Not there. It needs to be on the top. Damn. So keep running into this predicament. It's just a little bit too full right now, graciously, and I'm struggling to find room. Got it. We got it. Was an ant. Isn't there? I'm pretty sure he probably went in the cupboard. Motherfucker. Hopefully this one, because I put an ant trap I put a trap. Let's see. Alright, so that's done. I'm going to clean off the counter here, just get the crumbs first, and then I'll wipe it down. And then I guess I'll just like peel the carrots, get those set aside, and then I can wash them once Connor's back, hopefully. Because yeah, the water's not coming up, but if you did add enough water, it's definitely because the pump, like, it got empty and below when it was like it got too low, so you have to reprime the pump. So we will see. And he has to leave in a few hours, which that sucks, and I won't do. Also, something concerning with our car. I don't know what's going on, but you can hear it when you drive. And like, he doesn't think it's anything, but I'm worried it's something. Like, it sounds like it's one of the back tires, so it's like the rod or something. I don't know. Something sounds loose. Hopefully, it's just like piece of metal, something cosmetic. There's a shit ton of bumps around here, like to the point where you almost lose a tire driving to the grocery store. So like, it's not out of the question that we like damaged our car from driving around here. So I just want him to get there safe and sound. Or if something's going to happen, I would prefer for it to just like break down around here, not when he's driving 3.5 hours into the city. yeah, my anxiety is a little. I'm trying to chill, but it's not. Yeah, but faith. I have faith. Things will be all right. So that's all we can do. That is all we can do, literally. But on that note, I will peel some carrots and then we'll zest the lemons and do that stuff in a little bit. Okay, so yes, it was empty. The pump was going. So it does need to be reprimed. Hopefully it is not broken. So Connor shut that off. He's going to figure that out after. I think he's going to do another water run first. So yeah, that's where we're at. Murphy's Law, right? No, it's gonna work out. Things are just. Sometimes you have to just push through things. Things get harder before you get to where you want. Pushing, I'm gonna adapt. We're all right. I think I'm gonna weigh the dry ingredients because that's the easiest, and I won't make any dishes from that because it'll be in bowls. So we'll do that. We'll get that set up. We'll be good. So.
Joy buzzing.
Hi. Do you want me to? Okay. All right, we need 170 grams of oats. You smell this one. It's fucking tired. It's periodness. It's feeling good, but I'm being humbled. Hurting. so fun seeing Topaz like recognize smells, like he's just sniffing around. First smells the lemon. Okay, these are gonna sit here for like 20 minutes or so. And then I will shape them shape them for real and put them in their little things to rest. Then that's done for that.
360-degree split leg that goes places a regular model just can't.
As they done it. Oh, God. Okay, I can probably use this horribly buttercream. Yes, perfect. So that's who likes the one just died. The difference. This looks like that. I don't have enough lemon juice for anything. All of Then the lemon curd, we bring it to the stove and we're gonna whisk it. I gotta stop playing music in the background because I keep getting copyrighted and then I have to either mute the music or mute like the whole sound in that section, which is not fun. So let me pause that for a bit. Okay, medium heat. Yes, lemon curd. Very thick and creamy curd. Don't stop stirring. Don't look away, and don't let the curd actually come to a boil. Okay. Then it needs to cool in the fridge. So I'm just going to stir this and I'll come back to you once this is done. And then we will make the buttercream, the lemon buttercream. I'll probably make the ganache first, let that set aside because it's going to be hot. And then while both of these are chilling, the lemon curd and the ganache, then we will make the lemon buttercream and the chocolate ganache. Chocolate buttercream. I'm tired. And then we're going to dress them and then we're going to sleep. Slash we'll wash the dishes. I guess and then make dinner. Then go sleep. It's hard because today's the gentle day and I'm definitely struggling. Lemon zest and the butter. fucking cat. Ouch. I heard a lot. Hello, we are back. It is 4:30 on the dot. Connor just left. Heading into the city for work, and now I am just finishing up the last things for the macarons. So I am just going to pipe them all with buttercream here. I have the lemon ones right in front of me and then the chocolate ones here. And then I will fill them with lemon curd and chocolate ganache. So we will do that together, and then we will get those in the freezer. And then I hope to do dishes. And I think I will cook some chicken and just make some dinner. Slash, I guess I have leftovers to eat, so I might actually not cook the chicken today and save that for tomorrow. So that would be a lot easier. So let's get into the macaroons. Is Friday morning, really the first real prep bake day. I mean, yesterday I did some stuff, but this feels like the first real day. Like we're getting close. Finished up some prices this morning, was just adding those onto the labels, finishing up the menu, sent that to Connor. He's gonna print that for me at work. And we're pretty much done that way, like logistical things, administrative stuff. And then today I have my list here started. So I have my Dutch oven preheating. I'm going to bake one loaf of the sourdough from the batch I made yesterday just to see how it's baking out, just to make sure. And then today on deck, we are making double batches of 3 different types of bars: Halfway to Heaven bars, lemon crumble bars, and pecan pie bars. And then before that, likely, we are going to weigh out all the ingredients for bagels. So I'm making 3 double batches of plain dough just because that's all that fits in the mixer. And then I'll do a double batch of whole wheat dough. And then I plan to do a double batch of sourdough bread as well, like sandwich bread. So I'll do that in the mixer. And then we'll weigh up a quadruple batch of sourdough biscuits, just the dry ingredients. And then we'll weigh everything out and organize it for all of our muffins as well. So that's chocolate chip, lemon poppy seed, and maple pecan. And then we will also weigh out all the ingredients for the loaves. So that's the lemon loaf, cinnamon swirl, and the carrot cake. And ideally, I would like to make the icing for all of those loaves as well. And then I have that in the fridge and it'll be easier tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll work with the time we have. I'm not going to rush it. I'm quite tired physically. So we're just going to take it how it goes. We ended up getting quite a bit of rain last night, but the well is still not that full. I went and checked it this morning, but we got like a lot of thunder. I briefly talked about it yesterday, like the approaching storm, and I was like, this looks like it could be severe. And it was actually quite like it hit us starting like right before 1 a.m. I was woken up to like thunder and like lightning was just like lighting up the room. And we don't have blinds yet because they're just blinds are expensive. So we don't have blinds, we don't have curtains, so the windows are just open. And there's 2 windows in our room, and then there's a window across the hall. So like it was literally just like the room was lighting up like every 5 or 10 seconds. It was like constant. And that was until like 3, almost 4 in the morning. So didn't sleep the best, but honestly, all things considered, we're doing really well. We didn't lose power. I was like watching the outage map in the night because like power was going down around us. I think just from lightning because it wasn't that windy. Um, we didn't lose power graciously, so that was good. Still have power. I can do my baking this morning, and we got some rain, so even better. Oh, sleepy boy! And I'm just gonna go scoop the kitty litter because that's part of Topaz's routine. I just do it at the same time every day. So we'll go scoop that. Just waking up. And then we will get started on weighing ingredients. Actually, I'll probably get the sourdough loaf in the oven because the Dutch oven's been heating up for a while. So we'll get that in there, start weighing our ingredients, and then once the bread's done, then we'll start baking off the bars. So let's roll. Okay. We are dressed for the day. My hair has other plans. It is really warm here today. It's weird because yesterday was like 13 degrees and now it probably already feels like 30, like Celsius, not Fahrenheit. But it is very humid. So wearing my first like romper of the season. It was like summer, but at the same time, I'm wearing my fake Uggs because that's just who I am. Now that we're kind of ready for the day, got the kitty litter done, we watered the plants, garbage is out, checking things off, finish the prices. We're going to bake this loaf of sourdough now and then get into weighing. So I'll show you the loaf. I want to do kind of a small one because I did weigh a few and make like a few really big ones, which I will be good for the market, but I made a few that were smaller. So I'm going to bake one of those today. Yeah, like this guy. We'll bake this guy. Hey, handsome. It's pretty small. Also, I'm going to attempt to put the blade on my little sourdough knife. Here's your blade. As I saw someone had theirs on a reel. I was like, I think I could figure that out. So we're going to see if I can get it to work. My boy! Oh my goodness. Just do a montage of all my weird faces. Being easy, being breezy. Okay, so like how that's looking, let's get this. And yeah, because I have a thing like this, and then I have the blades here. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm covered in scratches, like comically, from the cat. You tell me you have a cat without telling me you have a cat. Ah, okay. My boy. He wants water. Handsome. Both of you are yellow. I think that's it. All right, beautiful. Let's give that a shot. I should have tried it. I was so scared. I didn't want to cut myself on it, but avoiding it. All right. Oh, my sweet guy. Okay, I think that is pretty good. My boy! Usually just is kind of a little bit distressed until he gets lunch and then his dinner at 3:30, and I think that's like because when he was at the SPCA it was very like regimented, like because the staff were gone after a certain point. So at 3:30 he needs his food, so I've started to give it to him earlier and he seems to settle, and then he just like has extra kibbles because like I don't want him to feel like desperate for food, uh, but I also don't want to overfeed him. So do a fine line, like make sure he knows he has food. He's not going to run out of food. We got him. But like he definitely doesn't chill until he gets his lunch and his dinner. And then he immediately falls asleep in his bed. So it's cute. Okay, turn that down now. 425. Okay, that one's going to be for us, so I'm not being as cautious, but now I'm going to grab my apron. And I measured out a bunch of ingredients yesterday, which I showed you for the bars I'm doing. Just keep it over my hair. So that is done, but I think I'm going to save that to the end. I might regret that because I might run out of containers to weigh the other ingredients, but we will cross that bridge because those are baking now, and that's going to be like 40 minutes in the oven. So I'm going to try and do everything I can outside of that. Yeah. I feel like my best bet right now is maybe to get all of these stuff, all of the containers that I have that I think will work out for it, and then start weighing because there's quite a few recipes we need to weigh. I can't get over my hair. It is hilarious. So I just slept in a braid and then I put it up. She's beauty and she's grace. Funny, his Connor's last name. No, I can't say that, but Grace. Cold coffee. Need the recipe books. Now, likely a lot of this footage is going to be sped up because there's just going to be so much prep stuff. So I'm going to put some tunes on. Maybe if you have some kitchen things you need to get done, we can do it together. We'll just jump into this. I'm going to get a good song on. All right, little update. Got most of things weighed. So all the muffins are weighed out. All of the bagels, all of the sandwich dough, all of the biscuits. Yeah, I think that's it. That's quite a few recipes. That's all there. Got the pans out, and now I'm going to start tackling the bars, and I'm going to start making them because I do need the containers. So I'm going to start out with the oatmeal lemon crumble bars and make those. And I'm going to bake those in these pans because they're a bit smaller. So one batch just makes one of these. There will be parchment in here, so this is okay. But those will be for the lemon bars. And then we still have these here. So that's what I made the pecan pies bars in before. So I'll probably use that. And then I have 3 in here, I think. So maybe I just do the pecan pie bars all in that. And then this for the halfway to heaven bars, because I feel like that would be enough. And then I might not need these. Yeah. Okay, I actually feel pretty good in terms of like time-wise. It's just before noon, 11:52, and pretty much everything is weighed except for the loaves. And I'm just waiting for those because I need the dishes. So I'm gonna bake stuff and then switch things over into those containers. And then we should be okay. It's looking like I'll have enough time too to maybe get a batch of bagel dough done, and then I can put that in the fridge. Because one thing I am worried about is the mixer. So if I can limit or like break up the time that it's going to be on, so it's not just like back to back to back, I think that will be good. So I might try and get a few batches of bagels made today and get those in the fridge, but also fridge space is another thing because that is getting fuller and fuller. Yeah, so we will see there. We'll just adjust. But let's get into the squares. I'm just gonna line all the pans with parchment now, and then we'll start baking. Tomorrow is definitely going to be interesting though, because a lot of stuff is like, the bagels are very like multi-step process. Like it's like make the dough, let that rise for a few hours, and then you're going to shape, boil, and bake it. So it's like making sure that all lines up, and then oh sweet boy, he's lounging in the sun. Oh, and then yeah, same with like the English muffins. Like I'm gonna have to shape them and then fry them and then bake them. So like a lot of things need to be staggered. So I think I'm gonna look at my list like once I'm done today and try and get it in like an order. Yeah, we'll see. So cute. We find a new spot. Look at you. You so cute. Turn of events. I just put the flour into the brown butter and I should have realized, but it kerplunked and brown butter splashed all over me. Yeah, soaked my clothes. So in a new outfit, got that kind of cleaned up. Clothes are in the sink. We'll deal with that. But yeah. Okay, it is 4:10, 4:15-ish. Done weighing all the loaves, everything there. They're all stacked on the table. The pecan pie bars are baking in the oven now. And I am just going to make the icings for the cinnamon swirl loaf, the lemon loaf, and the carrot cake loaf. So that's 3 different types of icing, and then get that in the fridge. I might just try and make the icing for the cinnamon rolls as well, because I'm making icing and it might just be a little bit easier. And then we have everything here weighed out and labeled. Yeah, so we have like, this is the lemon poppy seed muffins, a double batch, and this is all the ingredients here. These are the whole wheat bagels. These are the plain bagels. They're each a double batch, each bowl. And those are the sourdough sandwich loaves. That is the sourdough biscuits. This is the chocolate chip muffins. These are the maple pecan muffins. These are the lemon loaf, or this is the lemon loaf. That is the cinnamon swirl loaf, or no, carrot cake loaf, sorry. And then that is the cinnamon swirl loaf. And I have my loaf pans out ready. My muffin pan I need to wash. And then we have everything like kind of set up. I need to actually finish the chalkboard today now that I have the prices. I was just kind of playing around trying to see if the marker, like how the marker worked. So we'll finish that today. And then yeah, the last thing here today is going to be the icing for each loaves, and then we will make the English muffin batter and get that fermenting, and that ferments for 24 hours. So this time tomorrow I'll be able to do the English muffins, so that's perfect. He's refilling his bucket. He spilled some. He's enjoying that though. What are you funny with? You put some
Thank you, Bruce.
Alright, just finished up the last icing. This is for the carrot cake loaf, so it's a cream cheese like cinnamon frosting. Delicious. So this is the last, and then I have a big batch of regular cream cheese frosting for these cinnamon rolls, and some lemon icing for my lemon loaf, and the lemon poppy seed muffins likely as well. And then, yeah, this is for the carrot cake loaf. And then I also made a big batch of vanilla, like just plain vanilla icing. And that'll be for one type of cinnamon rolls. And then also the cinnamon swirl loaf. So that's ready. That's done. And then the last thing we need to do today is make the English muffins. And I'm tempted to, like, while the English muffin dough, while I'm doing that, maybe I will also mix up a batch of bagels, but there's not really any room in the fridge, so that might just have to be a tomorrow thing. That's okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, so I think that will be it for this video in terms of prep and just footage in general. It is Friday night around 8 p.m. The English muffin dough is in the fridge now. All the icing dough is done. Everything is weighed out, and tomorrow is going to be a big, big day. So the fridge is literally as full as it can be, which is a little concerning because Connor's on his way back right now from the city and he stopped at Costco. So we'll see. We'll address that. We'll make it work somehow, but I'm just gonna get ready for bed and call it for today. So I will see you guys in the next video and for the market. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a glorious week ahead and a gentle one too. All right, bye for now.